No, I
So
need to. I need to.
so
I need to
Red,
change the settings.
so Red, what happened last time?
Oh, hello. Well, what happened last time was a lot of food bar situation as well. We dealt with the fact that our lovely mentor was taken apparently, and for questioning for some behavior that the Sith didn't really appreciate, as Val was taken by Darth, one of her dark Malgus, essentially, and no idea if she was gonna ever return. We also had no other option but to get the fuck out of here, as we told Qatar and made plans to escape almost immediately. We, well, gathered our things as quickly as we can. We didn't have enough time, and we only were able to get to HK to hopefully have him help us fly the whatever apparently vehicle Val had given to Qatar. Apparently, she had planned for not necessarily for this, but for a trip for us eventually. And not none of us knowing exactly for being best known for stealth, we decided to make a plan for just in case this all goes horribly wrong. As HK had prepared for bombs, we prepared for stealth, and Qatar was going to use his suit to get open doors for us at the same time. And we went forth as first we tried the sneaking and failed miserably, except for I believe Maru and Wes. Everyone, even HK failed apparently as we immediately spotted by the guards. HK just ran in, threw a bomb, and we ran straight for the ship to get out of here. And just try to navigate through that blockade as gunfire and ships went after us, damaging the ship in the process. Things were dire. They were very not the greatest spot. But with HK and Qatar's flying ability, they were able to at least take a hyperspace jump to some location. Random one at that, but somewhere other than being put back from the planet or worse. As we made our way with our broken ship, blocking off damaged parts and trying to repair whatever else we could as we waited to see where our hyperspace random drop would lead us, having no idea. Through all that time, we just, I guess, sat around, tried to deal with the fallout of everything else. Marcy especially having had a message from, well, a very special someone, apparently, as the last message that she was given was, if you love me from Navith, and she was responding with, I do, and I'm sorry, essentially, before making her way out of there. And well, her dealing with that and the emotional fallout from that as we all just waited. Wes, Qatar trying to get the ship together, too a little bit awkward, but trying to gain talk to Qatar and make sure things aren't bad. And Rue actually being the one to keep an eye on people, being there for Marcy emotionally as well as making sure everyone else is okay. As we waited, I believe Marcy as well noticed that Qatar seemed to be avoiding her a bit, and decided to confront him about that. And he, well, revealed some feelings about the whole thing, about Marcy's relationship and fallout with Davith. Essentially, pointing out the fact that how could you not have seen this coming, essentially, and his own backstory of his own slavery, and revealing that it was Davith's family that apparently had it had with his enslavement that he worked for, unwillingly, of course. And, well, apparently Marcy seemed to appreciate that. Instead of being given platitudes and such, she appreciated the fact that someone pointed out her wrongs and held her accountable. And, well, other than that, we also had Wes and everyone else revealing the fact that Qatar's, abilities were a bit unique in the sense that they nullified the force around him. And speculation about where exactly that came from, maybe more like the trauma of his life and everything he's gone through had manifested in some way, a negative reaction to the force, essentially. And maybe there's a way for him to learn to control it and possibly learn to properly have a way to deal with his own, his history, essentially, though he seemed very skeptical, as the force for him was a different concept entirely. And Wes still spoke with Tilo about it, mentioning that she may be able to help him, though she seemed to have doubts. But she wanted to make sure her friend Qatar was all right, so she talked with him to try, and it seems that, well, things are not as bad as she thought. And though she's very remorseful, Qatar seems willing to move past it, as there are worse things that could happen than, worse things in this life that had happened than what Tula had done, sadly. Regardless, we stayed a couple days of hyperspace travel as we tried to persuade HK to not get rid of the things that we need to survive on hyperspace, even if it meant giving more power to the ship, though he seemed to really doubt that entirely. And as we did that, Marcy slept. and awoke to a nightmare of a desolate world and a temple pulling her in, something filled with hunger and the force and the dark aspect of it. As she woke up screaming in terror and heavily injured, Wes working quickly to save his sister as we all woke up to hear her sounds of terror. And then the ship jumped out of hyperspace before having its crash. Narrowly surviving, but the ship was damaged and no easy way to fly, as we were on a planet of ice and snow and no other life form there. And of course, Marcy's fears manifesting as this seems to be the planet of her nightmares. And we, well, as Maru and Qatar went outside to do a perimeter, we felt what Marcy was afraid of, that dark force suppressing us and causing the fear to come over. As we tried to explain to Qatar and Maru, who didn't, more likely because of Qatar's own abilities, but regardless, we decided to move forward. There were only a few options, either to wait for help, which may or may not come, or may be worse, or try to see if those old ruins the ship was able to pick up would be worth something. Though more likely it was not a good idea. But we still went forward as we slid the ship closer to it, and through our own we could see that the place that we came upon was much more of a horror, with ghosts and specters in the distance, ships, a graveyard of ships everywhere. Maybe we can find something useful there in a old ruins of something large, a large city at that. And there we were, undecided a bit, but knowing that we can't stay here forever and maybe there's a chance. But regardless, this place has more nightmares than possible rescue. And I think that's where we ended last.
Yeah, you managed to bring the ship close enough to the ruined city, where you can see like the many wreckages and, well, ships and buildings of a time long before this. As Qatar is like getting ready to head out, start scavenging.
I think Tula would ask if we want to have like not making sure people don't go alone by themselves.
Yeah. Guitar, Mirror, because it's just there.
Look, maybe we should all go.
Well, there's no way HK can go. I'm sorry, HK, but I don't think this place is good for your systems. Place all that ice out there.
Oh,
And it's better for your meat organs.
Fair enough.
but we gotta stay with Qatar. Qatar's whatever force negation he has. He's helping somewhat against whatever dark presence is here. I didn't feel it when I was outside with him initially.
What about Marcy? She was very adamant about not going near that place.
We'll
I don't
explain.
blame her.
I don't think we're going into the city. I think we're going.
You are literally next to it, though. And yes,
Next to it, though.
like that's where the fucking wreckage of the ships are.
Yeah. What's the point of us getting closer? Do you think?
Well, we have two options. We can send a beacon, and hopefully somebody picks it up, or we can go and try to repair the ship. These are the two options.
Already had this discussion, and
Yeah, we already had this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what the fuck are we talking about here? Unless we're gonna do that, then what are we talking about here?
Tula's original question is like, hey, maybe we should go. One person go out by themselves. We should have a two-buddy system. If what works. That was my question.
Yeah, and Mira's suggestion is we should all fucking hug Qatar. That's Mira's suggestion.
And as for Marcy, is she even well enough to move around?
Physically.
If I was gonna mention, if I am not, then Qatar has to stay here, because otherwise my character will out of character die when they steer him around. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Out of character, that's not an option. Not going.
No. Mira's again. Yeah, Mira's thing is like we should all spot Qatar. In fact. Yeah.
All right. Then that's what we'll do. All right.
Fine.
Marcy's gonna kind of like blurt out, Ziost. Or on Ziost.
Yeah. Is that the name of this place? It doesn't sound familiar.
Probably.
Can any of us roll to see if we know anything about such a
give
plant?
me auto rim roll, lore.
I will not even attempt to roll unless Grant demands me to, because why the fuck would the Miru know about Zyos? That's a specific role.
What's the difficulty? Is 5 or?
Yes.
Yeah, I will not even attempt to roll.
The
Miru's
data
like, no.
banks apparently have some information. Give it a roll.
Yeah.
Damn, surprisingly close to success is on both of those failed rolls.
This maybe I'll try this. Maybe I'll succeed. Who knows? Can I roll? I can roll. Yes, I can roll my own now.
HK will speak up as you mention it. It says, memory is still correct. Ancient Sith world. Place of large battles of the past.
So some ships are still fine enough to salvage. I don't want to stay here too long. God
Yeah.
knows what fucking Sith ghosts live here.
Yeah, Marcy just nods at that. She has an idea. She has an idea.
Well, let's all hold hands then and try not to go wandering off, please.
So cuddle Katars.
Or
So
we'll
if you're
kind of look
forced
at
to-
all of you and says, won't be easy. Don't have proper gear and it's a problem. Just everyone,
Oh.
just, yeah, let me know if Zaz eats the microphone a bit.
Sorry.
Let me know.
My microphone alternates between picking up every sound and picking up almost no sounds.
Mm.
I'll say, let me know if any of you feel like, well, not cold. At that point, yeah. Because, yeah, none of you have proper winter gear for this shit.
Nope.
I'll need the resilience roll, difficulty 3 from everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's I don't have
And you
any
have light
abilities.
side dice,
Oh no.
which
It's
you
alright.
should have
I will-
used, but okay, well, one's failed.
I will reduce my commit and replace with force die for guaranteed success.
I will spend control on resilience on enhance.
Yeah,
I think I'll remove the boost die. I don't know why it gives me a boost die. Should I remove the boost die or not? I'm confused.
I'll upgrade. I'll use a light side grunt.
Zaz, do you have a boost die for resilience because you also have enhance?
Yeah, I just bought it. I just bought it. It's a boot. Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, but I thought the sheet was broken because I got an extra bronze I noticed, which I had to remove manually. Not sure. Oh, he's got a boost die basically.
It just popped up a boost die, so I'm gonna assume that's the right thing.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, should I just remove the boost die, Grant? I'll remove the boost die. There you go. I'll replace with force die.
Yeah,
There you go.
just roll a force die, because you can just add, it's like an extra success on
fuck.
top.
It tells
shit.
you right there when you hover over it that you get it from your enhance. It says +1 from your enhance.
Yeah, so
thing.
fuck. God damn, Mirror still failed. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
but like, it shouldn't do that. That's the problem, right?
yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
No, it doesn't matter. I still failed. That
Gotcha.
was not a good roll.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a force die. Do you want me to re-roll a force die and place that boost die then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mirror feels cold. He does not belong here.
Okay, I will not call on the dark side. I think I succeed even
Yeah.
without it.
Yeah. Does calling the dark side reduce the failure by any means? It doesn't matter.
No, because you have 2 failures.
Yeah, I know.
So that's only like 1 extra success.
Yeah, no, no. If I think if it makes any difference, I don't want the amount of failures.
So yeah, as you start heading out, you begin sort of going closer to the city. As again, there's like wreckage all over the place. Find this sort of looks like an old transport ship. As Wes, you succeeded, right?
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you
I
give me a mechanics check, because you kind of need to start taking this shit apart. And I think you have like the best chance at it.
Does anybody have a problem if I use a no light side? I feel like this is really important.
Yeah.
No, you can go ahead and use one, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. So as you, Qatar and HK, start this like sort of taking the ship apart, the cold starts to get to some of you. As Miru, the shivering gets intense, as you can feel the sort of seeping cold get into your bones. You start shaking uncontrollably. And Tula, you would also notice this effect as your kind of limbs start to slowly go numb. As Qatar will notice this and just say like, "You have to head back to the ship. You're not gonna help us here if you just freeze to death."
It's nothing.
Try to like close your hand.
I see what she tries.
Yeah, like your fingers are just kind of like sort of stuck and not very hard to sort of bend them at this point.
Okay, I gotcha. I'll go back to the ship, but yeah, let me know. Does none of the radios work or anything like that, right, Grunt?
Time to meditate
Yes.
to the light side, I suppose.
You have your short
short range
communication that between each other, but that's it.
Okay, just let us know if anything happens.
Yeah, go back and get warm.
Yeah. Hulu will start going back but waiting for Maru because I assume
Yeah,
you guys
no,
better to go together.
Yeah.
What's that roll? As you, Marcy, will help out with sort of removing the wreckage and helping the others take apart the ship. As Wes, there's a moment where you like have to sift through some of the cables, the junk, as you sort of have the welding torch, and as you use it, you sort of hit something, and there's like sparks fly as you tried something that was still apparently slightly active, or like you're not really sure at which point the entire like structure sort of, there's a moment where you realize it's gonna fucking like have a freak out. That by that I mean a mini explosion.
It's who's with me? Just Marcy?
Yeah,
Like-
the two of you are like the closest to that spot.
Marcy, move.
Yeah, Marcy's gonna try to move them both out of the way.
Yeah, you both sort of like back away quickly as there's like a loud bang and there's like a puff of smoke as whatever was fried inside fizzled out. As the echo of that explosion sort of reverberates in the ruins.
Did we see that?
Well, no, you heard it though. Back at the ship.
Hey, is everyone all right over there? What the fuck?
I'm assuming we do hear it, Grunt.
Yeah.
The what? Yeah, fine. Just there was something a lot. There was some cable that was still producing energy. I didn't see it. It just happened to ignite.
Might have
Well,
been
be careful.
Might have been one of the batteries. Fuck. Qatar just sort of swears a couple of times.
Get enough
Mossy.
scrap.
Yeah, Mossy's gonna shrug. Oh, yeah, that one went up, but hey, at least we know that there's still juice in them, right?
Yeah.
We find another one.
It's good. It's good. That's it's a shame about this one. Fine, fine. Let's.
Yeah.
There's plenty more wreckages. I need to, by that I mean Wes and Marcy, to give me vigilance checks.
Vigilance checks, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty with those, or those contested?
Good. I'm gonna put a difficulty to it. I'm gonna say difficulty 3.
Failure.
Failure.
HK, in his
Don't
case,
worry
it's
about it.
Yeah, Mossy will. I mean, she'll just suggest that, well, there's still stuff to get here, or are we moving on to the next one then?
There might be more batteries deeper, and we just have to be more careful.
If we can find, Grant, because we saw the structure. Is the cockpit still attached to this thing, or is it
Yes.
smashed in?
I mean, it's caved in, but it's still like more intact than not.
If we can get to the cockpit and it still has power, we can try to do a scan of the ship and see what's still functioning. It might make our jobs a little quicker.
I think the computer in this thing is still working.
I didn't think a battery in here was still going to be working.
I mean, you can go up front and see if you can figure it out. That'd be a fucking or difficulty computers check. Not impossible, but this thing you have to like literally sort of start hot wiring the cables to try and jump start.
Hold on, Grunt. I think I have something for computers.
Might be.
I thought I did in my code breaker.
So
I usually have it up, but I don't have it up right now. But I thought it gave me like advantages on this kind of problem.
Did anyone else get kicked out of Foundry?
I also got kicked out. Yeah, I also got kicked out. I'm no longer in the
I'm-
game.
I'm still in the game.
I'm still in it. I had a momentary disconnect and then it reconnected.
No, for me, it doesn't exist anymore.
I cannot. Yeah, I actually can't reconnect.
Yeah,
It makes me a critical failure thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can add like 2 boost die.
Okay, so I wasn't crazy. That was something.
No. It's yeah.
Okay.
Technically remove setback dice, but I'll do it the opposite way.
Okay, appreciate that. All right, in difficulty 3,
4.
4. There we
Shit
go.
is like in a very sad state.
Okay, maybe I did get kicked out because I rolled and it didn't.
Yeah, I think we all got kicked out. I assume except Breda for some reason.
Yeah, I
Okay.
refreshed it and
Okay, yeah, I refreshed and it kicked me out.
Yeah.
Grunt, can you do the honors, please?
Grunt, you have to roll for all of us, I think. Grunt is in fact playing dice by himself now officially.
I want to hear the dice.
I need to open the stream.
Oh no, it's fucked up.
oh no.
I think the server died. I think the server might have died.
No.
All right, guys, I have an idea. Roll 20.
What?
Roll 20. Time to go
No.
back to roll 20.
I am not gonna use the roll 20 sheet for this
I was
game.
gonna
Fuck
say-
off. Go kill it.
That was a joke.
Mac, what are you gonna do on roll 20? Just stare at the screen, Mac?
It was a joke. Brother. It was a joke, brother.
I'm back. I'm back in.
Oh, are we back in?
I'm back in. I'm back in. Hold on. Let me check. Yep. I'm back in. Locking in as Max.
I'm also back in.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm also loading. I'm back in. Hopefully back.
We're so back, baby.
We got the.
We are so Barack, baby. We're Barack.
It was about to be. I guess we'll go play. I guess we're gonna have a game night. I guess. I don't know.
There's online dice rolls for Star Wars. There was like that one that Grunt showed that he used to
True,
use.
we can use the
other
old
game.
platform.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So yep. Okay.
So-
This boost.
Yeah, 2 boost die or purple.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, you're gonna haggle with it a while, but this thing is ancient. Like you don't even fucking know what like the cables aren't like you can connect them and hotwire them, but
It's in
the software
it's in
is
something called Java.
software is
It's called-
like inoperable at this point.
This ship is coded in Temple OS.
What is DOS? I don't. It's all just green screens. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I gave it my best attempt.
Grant, while they're messing around with that, this might be a terrible idea, but I'm gonna. Mossie's gonna try to like reach out to like the spirit and gonna try to I don't know, like commune with it. If there's any. Basically, just try to get a better sense of like how get a better sense of what our situation is. If it knows if there's anywhere we can go, if there's anywhere it can direct us, any guidance at all.
Give me a discipline check.
Discipline check.
Lot of guidance. It can. Difficulty 2.
Any difficulty 2? 1 success, 1 advantage.
You can feel it sort of yearning to go deeper inside the ruins.
Sounds like we're gonna go there anyways.
No, because like you're gonna start sort of scavenging ships outside. No, it's Ghost wants to go inside.
Does Mossy can is it driven by like a want, by an anger, by something else? Like, can I tell what the emotion is directing this desire?
It's definitely a yearning. The anger has sort of almost become muted at this point.
I could do something really dumb and stupid here. I could be really dumb and stupid.
The ruins are right there.
They are calling to me. They're calling to me.
We need a mule. You can carry the most things.
Yeah, I think while the others are busy, yeah, Mossy's gonna. She's gonna kind of go off a bit.
Find anything.
I'm sorry, Grunt. I can say here if you prefer.
No. I'm talking about the galactic map. Holy shit. Why do they have to have like a multiple fucking versions of? Why cannot? Why has it has? Why couldn't the Star Wars writers just at least get along on the map side of things?
No, the Star Wars writers did not. The Star Wars writers did not like talk to each other in the expanded universe.
No,
They did not.
Me and Zaz have talked about this, about how Korriban has a mountain in it, and what the clone.
Coruscant had forest.
They have forests and mountains. As Luke
Oh God!
the balcony, looking at the mountains.
How big do you think the unknown regions are? Because you're wrong.
never forget. Never forget the Clone Wars from the From books.
I love it. I love it so
Now,
much.
in
Because all you have to
defense
do,
of Timothy Zane, if the only thing you know about them is that they're called the Clone Wars, that's a pretty reasonable assumption to make.
I also love it because we have again talked about this, that if you just took out that little one sentence that when they talk about the Clone Wars in that book, the book works perfectly fine in canon. It's like one little paragraph about the clones.
I love the
And
expanded universe.
I mean, the thing about the clone fucking quote in the Thrawn trilogy is also like it's true from a certain perspective. The clones did transition into the stormtroopers for a while.
It did. It was so bizarre. I love it. I love it so much because it's like you, even though you knew nothing about the Clone Wars, you almost got it. You're like, yes, of course you fought against clones, because of course that's what it is. Like, damn, like you almost got it right. Even though that's wrong, you almost got it. That's how good you are, Timothy Zane. Just write the next Star Wars movies, please. You obviously get the series. I even like the Thrawn duology. I'm not gonna lie, even though he's not even in it.
You're gonna try and sneak away, Mars. You're just gonna like. You're gonna now. I assume you're not gonna tell them you're walking off.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like because these guys there will eventually be a time when they're busy, and she'll kind of like sneak away a bit while that's going on.
I'll need a stealth roll. Get like a die. Whereas Wes, you will have to give me a vigilance roll, and you'll get a penalty die.
I need to start the funny thing is,
I could be an absolute cocksucker and take that light side. In fact, I'm going to do that.
Is that a setback? When you say penalty, is that a setback?
Yes, the black one.
Okay.
I argue the center of bar of the Seth should take a dark die.
So close.
Not a light side point.
You just sneak away while he's busy fixing the computer.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nihilus is.
Nah, Nihilus ain't here.
It's a bit too early for Nihilus. That's true. I have no idea.
No, this is after Nihilus. Nihilus died in 2002.
Yeah, that's true.
This is like 300 years after that.
Yeah, it's true.
He's too busy about to go.
While they're doing that, back at the ship, Kula and Miru talking about anything?
We're supposed to starting to steal her mind, getting ready for the next fucking force wave.
I think it will be fine. Not really good with the ship, but I don't think there's anything we can really do right now other than keep an eye on things.
I'm more worried about the force here.
Yes, it's different, much different than Korriban.
Even wrong guitars was still felt here.
You think Marx is gonna be okay? She was attacked and everything.
The longer we stay here, the more the chance increases something bad happens to her. And
Go ahead.
The sooner we get off, the better. And hopefully this thing doesn't lure her in.
Yeah. I wonder what battle took place here. I have a feeling it's not in their archives, or there'll be a lot more Sith around.
God knows. This place has clearly been forgotten by the galaxy.
That's alarming. Just how bad it could have been that even the Sith would rather not return.
Remember when was this from a time when there used to be a lot more Sith?
Oh, you saw what was out there? Those things wandering around the ships? Maybe all the regrets are just waiting to pounce on somebody.
Probably a lot of anger in this place, a lot of anger and hate. Maybe there's an entire Sith ghost army in the city proper, just fuming about their fate.
No, HK said it was a war, so it tends to leave its scars. Just want to get out of here. Bad enough we had to leave Val behind.
Maybe she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just maybe we can come back one day. Who knows?
Stranger things have happened and nothing else. I guess we could just maybe get some food ready for everyone else when they get back. Hopefully with some parts to get us out of here.
Yummy, more nutrient paste.
Hey, it's
We-
better
we
than
can-
nothing.
We can make maybe we can form some nutrient paste cookies.
We can try.
As you walk in deeper into the ruins, Marcy, the cold seems to sort of, at the very least, relent a bit once you are inside. There's a warmth. Not really sure where it's emanating from, but the snow sort of doesn't really enter inside. It's much more pleasant in here. As you step through the empty hallways, there's always that sense that someone is watching you, but every time you turn around, there is no one there. As you make your way through these ancient hallways that they have been empty for quite a long time. And as you sort of follow that feeling, that guiding feeling, there's a moment where you hear some noises, like people talking in one of the nearby hallways.
Oh. Yeah. Mossy will go to investigate. That's not something she expected to hear.
Fucking names. Horrible.
Don't you like Darth Murder and Darth, I don't know, other murder?
That would be better than-
Darth Evil McVillain.
Child Annihilator.
Star Killer, even.
Darth Baby Killer.
Darth
Tyrannosaurus.
Malice.
Darth Puppy Stomper.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
As you go around the corner, there's two people talking. This corridor looks, unlike the others, looks quite well maintained. There is no decay on the walls. There's no like debris. It's quite clean. As yeah, do you see like two people standing in the hallway talking? Two, well, Sith purebloods by the looks of it. As one of them turns to you and just speaks out, says, "Ah, Darth Rukur, we've been waiting for you."
Yeah, after a second, Marcy will nod at that.
You approach them. Their faces, though, as you can clearly see, their faces are sort of missing. It's always like you can see like the vague outline of features, but it's say it's almost time. They've reached they'll be here soon. They've reached the outer city. One of the few bastions left standing. As there's a sudden like large booming noise outside. As like the entire like building shakes.
Marcy is like, Marcy's very disoriented by this. Did she step into some sort of vision? Is this actually happening?
It's very hard to tell.
But yeah, Marcy will say, Marcy will just say, oh. All right then.
As you instinctively draw your lightsaber, you start heading towards meet the enemy. You haven't realized, but the enemy you hate so much, the enemy that you fought, as you are followed by these other two. As you see this large chamber, there are many other Sith around, as everyone seems to be gathered for presumably his final stand gonna make against your enemies. And as you hear another powerful bang, as debris starts flying and the entire room shakes again, you are ready to meet them. You know, you have the conviction ready. You've been training for this in your entire life, and so many things are dependent on you. There is no failure here. Failure means death of your friends, family, and loved ones. You will make sure at the very least have time to escape. Even if you can't win, you at least can hold them off long enough. As there's you and a few other powerful Sith that sort of take the front line, while the other apprentices sort of stand behind you. And as you see this marching army that's heading towards you, other Sith, all of them with lightsabers drawn, that's the moment you feel it. And as you look down, you glance at the lightsaber blade that has pierced your chest. You have been stabbed through the back as your vision fades, and you're not even able to see the person who did this, as you just kind of collapse to the ground. Meanwhile, Wes, kind of done trying to get a reach of the computer, but this is beyond ancient West. This is holy shit. Thousands of years. It's just no. This is way beyond what you can make right now. As Qatar will just kind of shout out to you. Any luck?
I think the temples on Korriban were fucking younger than this piece of shit.
I'll take that as a no. Thought Marcy was with you.
No, I thought she was helping you.
Ah, shit. He starts looking around.
Yeah. You'll after a few minutes, I'm assuming we just don't find her. I'm gonna radio the others.
Yeah.
Hey, any other explosions going out there? You guys need help?
No, did Marcy turn back and is with you guys?
No, she was supposed to be with you guys.
She's not. Can you double check, make sure she didn't come in when you guys weren't looking? Because we can't seem to find her.
I don't think you can really sneak into the ship, but I'll take a look around. Give me a minute. Marcy?
There's no response.
Maru, have you seen Marcy sneak into the ship by chance?
No.
No? Sorry, Wes not here. Is she not with you?
No, don't worry about it. We'll be. He just turns off the comms.
Wait.
Qatar will say, HK, double check back between this wreckage and the ship, maybe she tried to go back. I wanna have her fall into a ravine or stuck anywhere. Wes, let's just scour the nearby places.
Yeah.
As does have.
Some kind of tracking thing.
Yeah, I'm just. Actually, no. Never mind. Yeah, different one. Yeah, no, he's just kind of like, well, Wes, you can think this would be a perception roll, and I will give you a penalty die for the fucking like weather conditions.
I should. I'm gonna have to start buying fucking skills at this rate.
Fine. As yeah, you kind of look around for a bit, and then you manage to pick up several footprints leading towards one of the ruined buildings.
Tar.
Hmm.
I got a trail.
One of the. Let's try and see if we can find her.
Yeah, he'll radio back. Tula?
Yes, hi, it's me,
Calm
Tula.
down, calm down. No, there's no Tula. There is in fact no. There's just your static.
Tar?
Yeah.
Are you getting a signal?
He taps his comlink. No. As he will also try and radio you, and it does not work.
This feels like this sucks.
Yeah, this is not a good sign. Let's try and quickly find her and get back to the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we double time it following the tracks.
Yeah, you follow the tracks that lead into the ruin. At the very least, once you're inside, you feel the warmth of this place. It's at least you won't freeze to death by the time you find her, hopefully. As you start making your way, and it's easy to follow, as nobody really has gone through this place, so you can follow the sort of tracks on the ground that leads you into this large ruined chamber that's like collapsed all over the place. There are a lot of just juicy what look like remains of some sort of great battle that happened here. There are just like you can see very kind of almost encased in ice remains of people, bones, and well, derelict lightsabers.
I would pick one up, but last time we did that, people started getting possessed.
Yeah, it's like it does not work. This thing is just fucking dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the hilt itself is broken. It's as the if you push a bit further, you will see Marcy sort of in the middle of the kind of collapsed on the floor.
Yeah, I guess look around. Is there anything like this is like a setup?
No, I mean, going around as Qatar just sort of starts like rushing a bit to get to her quicker.
Yeah, he'll follow behind, but cautiously.
Marcy, you feel someone shaking you up awake.
Yes, Mossy comes to. You can see she actually, like, the first thing she does is she checks she checks basically to see if she has like a wound through her gut.
Yeah, there's nothing now, and there's no more voices. There's no more. The feeling is completely gone. But there is as you see Wes and Qatar sort of rousing you from your sleep, passing out more rather. Qatar be like, okay, Marcy, we need to get back to the ship like right now.
Yeah.
And as they help you get up and you start walking away, you maybe glance back. Is there you see him, your Sith ghost. Oh, now know his name. As you are walking away, he gives you a salute. As he turns around and sort of shimmers into nothingness. Feel free to take 20 light side points.
Aw, we gave him peace.
You
Aww.
did help him remember, and now you, as you're walking back, RC, your brain starts to sort of process those few moments. You realize that this man, he was a Sith, and this place was the site of a great war between the Sith. And just like many wars, it was brutal, and there were no winners. There were only people who lost. He did lose a lot. His loved ones, his friends, allies were cut down in front of him, and he didn't even get a chance to fight back. He was betrayed by one of the people he tried to save. Well, this place, it has a way of twisting people. The dark side is strong here, stronger than maybe anywhere else. But at least you gave this one Sith ghost some peace.
Marcy will nod, and she'll give her own little salute as she walks away.
Now, while they're heading back towards the ship, what are Tula and Miru kind of just sort of
making nutrient paste cookies?
I think we should go out there. He just hung out with me like a asshole. No. I think something's gone horribly wrong. I think we should go.
Yeah, it's fucking dangerous.
Like Marcy's apparently missing, and I can't get the radio to work.
Possibly some interference, maybe some ice storm or something is turning the signal. I don't know what are conditions. Let's go. Let's just go.
Okay, we'll just take a peek, see if they're out there at the very least, right?
Yeah, I think we recovered enough for now from the initial cold burst.
Okay. Hold my hand.
Sure.
As you kind of open the ship door, you see a bunch of people approaching you.
Oh,
Doesn't really take a genius to recognize the Imperial uniforms, and
oh.
the man leading them if you can call him a man. More machine than living. He is walking
ooh.
through the snow.
Okay.
Yes, he does look like this.
Darth Child. Oh no, it's not Darth Child Obliterator. He could be still Darth Child Obliterator.
Right.
What the fuck is that?
May I close the door?
I mean, they already kind of spotted you. As you see,
I
HK
know.
is walking beside them.
Ah. God damn it. And our comms don't work, and we won't have enough powder to do much else. Maru, this doesn't really
How
look that
about
great.
you don't type in the NPC chat deck? I see you.
Get out of there, man. Get out of there.
Screenshot it just as evidence.
I'm gonna report this.
Your
this
Honor,
roll.
Your Honor, please apply -2 setback dice to his next roll.
Truth. They can't hear us yet. They're not close to hear us
they're
necessarily,
not.
right?
Yeah.
But they're looking at us. They're looking at us, I assume.
Miro, do you think you can book it to the others if I don't know, distract him long enough for you?
Fuck, I don't know. Nothing is called.
Okay.
Where the others are.
Maybe this will be just a wonderful conversation. She grimaces. She even says it. Maybe they're friends for HK, you know?
HK
Don't
as
think
like he is the right, like he's rolling by them. He's awfully silent, beeping and booping.
Yeah,
Ah.
I think HK is doing the dumb droid bit. I think.
Okay. Well, let's try to make this as pleasant as we can and survive this. Yeah? It's actually Astromech Droid, not HK.
As the Sith, what's your plan actually?
Nothing, Grunt. We're gonna be
Okay.
polite and not get murdered.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Can't really run that far.
They have mini guns and the Sith as equipment and a lightsaber.
As he gets up to you and says, and realize we had a crashed ship.
Well, it wasn't our original destination, that's for sure. Wasn't a fun time either.
Now, I will say you are still wearing your Sith apprentice clothing.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah,
of
we
like
got it.
looks at the two of you. Says, what are your names?
Grunt. I want to know, would Tula know that be at the level 2 actually give a dark name, or just like this is a standing name for every apprentice, right? So I can't really.
Yeah.
Okay. And I do not have a good
You
deception
can.
roll.
I was gonna say you can try and bullshit your way out of it.
No, I will not try to bullshit. I may have one yellow dice in deception, but no, this guy, God knows how much to speak he has.
My name is Tula. Sir, may I ask your name?
Darth Nefaron.
Maru.
He picked up signals on the radios. No, it's not what.
His name is Dark Nefaron. I love Sith names. They're so much fun.
Now listen, this is the best one I could find.
There's
There's Darth Darkon. There's
Darth Villainous.
there's like Darth Mysterion.
Mysterio.
There's Darth Faust.
Darth House.
You're right. This is actually the best option.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's see. Darth Glume.
Darth Gloomy. Darth Gloomy.
Darth Shadowen.
Oh my! I hate these toys. Oh my god, the Sith are such fucking losers.
You see, Grant criticizes the Jedi. But like, why do people side with the Jedi? Then we look at the Sith Council over
Darth Stormus.
Oh my god, the Sith are just fucking losers, man.
Listen. We criticize the Jedi, but they're the lesser evil by far. Look at these guys.
Darth Rager.
Oh my god!
What the fuck is this? Oh
So
my
yeah,
god!
listen, see, that's why I have a trouble with Sith names.
You see, this is why you
Uh.
can't do Sith propaganda. You gotta criticize the Jedi. Once the Sith show up and they start talking,
Building up the Sith, a pointless endeavor. Tearing down the Jedi, much more viable.
I want to be Darth Rager and Darth Gloomy.
When do I reach Darth Ileron?
Even though Darth Darkon is still the best.
I mean, just
Fucking
like
Darth
this is one website. At least I can pronounce these names. Like, you know.
fucking Darth Darkon and Darth Ragey.
I love
It's
him,
fucking
Your Honor.
dire, man.
What a funny guy. Whispering.
Darth Disastrous. Darth Stuck. That man's name is Stuck.
Listen,
This is from a different.
This Darth Destructor. Look, there's Destructor.
Darth Ruinon.
This is from a different website. Like, I can't. Like, what am I supposed to do with these?
Darth Scruff. I like Darth Scruff. I like Darth Scruff. I can get behind Darth Scruff.
Dude, he's
Darth
going.
Scrum. Darth Scrum.
They literally took all the cool names beforehand.
Oh man. Oh man.
That's the worst part of me being a Sith is finding out that like the fucking all the cool names got stolen during the KOTOR 1 and 2 era. All the cool names got taken by those assholes. Just stuck with this
Oh my
shit.
god. Oh my god. Oh my
Alright,
god.
guys, this is an after show talk.
Yeah, the names
I
are too
just-
much. Oh my.
Now you understand my
no,
pain.
no, that was
No,
Grunt
wait.
prompting that. Grunt prompted. It's not
Yeah.
after show.
I'm just saying, if next time you ask me for names, know that I must search long and deep.
Darth Darkon and Darth Scruffed.
So yeah, as he'll kind of look at the ship and gesture for like two of the agents, say, "Go check the damages." Where were you going, apprentices?
I don't think we had a specific destination other than get the fuck
No.
out, right? Well, we were hoping for Nal Shaddaa. Is that it, right, Grunt?
Yeah,
Nal
no,
Shaddaa. Nal Shaddaa was our destination, though. I'll be honest, any place will be better than right here.
Why were you traveling to godforsaken?
My job is not to question; it is to do as my master commands.
Very well. As meanwhile, the other three, as you're making your way the snow, you can see in the distance at the front of the ship, there's a bunch of people talking. See this cloaked figure. As you kind of
That's not
just
good.
hide behind some of the debris. Apparently this place wasn't as deserted as we thought.
Okay, what's the plan?
Talk your way out of this situation.
I'm okay at lying, but I
mean-
they're not being executed. They're not being arrested.
Sure, they usually question them first.
I mean, I'm usually pretty good at talking to people. If you want to go that route.
Breathed out here.
I mean, if they're here, they have to have a way off, right? It's just a matter of surviving long enough to get the opening, right?
Yeah.
How many of them are there total? Grunt?
Well, you see the man, you see four guards.
looks at the two of them. Yeah, if it goes bad, I think I have faith that we'll figure something out.
Marcy is at 14 out of 15 wounds, by the way.
Listen.
Just
I
in
love
case you thought the
love his
fighting plan.
confidence. Listen, let him be confident.
Just in case your plan was fight these guys.
He may have a goofy name, but like,
Did I say fight? I said figure something out. I said we'll figure something out.
As Nefaron talks to you two. Who is your master?
Darth Val.
Just clearly stares at you, not knowing who the fuck that is. As he like, I don't know who that is. It means they're not that important. Take them in for questioning. As like the guards sort of just raise their blasters at you.
Yeah, Tula's not gonna be able to fight these guys right now. She's just hoping to buy that this time if she has to.
Gonna disarm you of any weapons you have on you.
Yeah, we're a bit outnumbered here. Yeah.
Shit, they're being arrested.
Cannot in fact fight these guys.
As the Qatar will say, well, now or never.
Okay. Yeah, Marcy will say, I'm in no condition to fight, so I suggest we talk. As, like, unless someone stops Marcy, she will go out to do just that.
Qatar.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was gonna say, how confident are you in your abilities to shoot some of these people?
I have my rifle on me. If I did, this would be a different conversation.
You want to have? Is it possible for you to sneak in the ship, and free us later on?
He nods.
Then me and her will turn ourselves in, and then you fall behind, sneak on the ship, and get us out if need be.
Yeah. I'll work on that then.
All right.
Good
Stay
luck.
safe, brother.
You as well.
You'll follow Marcy with the scavenged equipment. So it looks like we actually left. We're just coming back.
As meanwhile, Nefaron says, as like the guards come back, says the ship's empty, sir. Are there any others with you?
No, right now it's just us. I don't, not the best state of the ship as you can see, and right now we don't have a way to fly it.
You two and the astromech are the only crew this ship has had.
Tell ya. We didn't plan to crash land on wherever this place is. No offense, my lord, but why are you even here? I'm not even allowed to ask.
He there's a moment, he takes a couple of steps, looks at you and says, one more question. And, well, I'll teach you the discipline your master clearly failed to impart on you. Where were you? Why? He looks at one of the soldiers, says, try and strip the ship's computer, verify their information. As Tula and Miru, you do see Wes and Marcy approaching from behind.
Inside, she's probably like, well, shit. There goes my was hoping it was gonna happen.
As the Nefaron, the wolf, turn around as the two of you walk. And then she just kind of looks back at you, Tula.
I smile at him. I don't know what he wants for me to do right here, Grunt. I had a plan. It didn't really work out.
So he'll just approach you two. Well, seems we have two more stowaways.
My lord.
Marcy will just nod her head, and she'll also say, "My lord."
What were you doing here on this ship?
He'll gesture to the pile of spare parts.
I can clearly see you've crash landed. What was your initial destination, apprentice?
Narsha.
Marcy, yeah.
I have 4 apprentices traveling to Narshada on an imperial transport. You know nothing, of course. It's just what your master told you.
Marcy will nod. It was all very quickly arranged. There was no time for questions.
Like gestures for the soldiers to come and remove your weapons from you. Once I learn who this Darth Val is, I'm sure we'll have an explanation for this entire thing.
Of course, my lord. I'm sorry if we caused you any inconvenience.
Our scanners picked up a ship. I expected treasure hunters, not apprentices.
No, sir. There was no. We are not treasure hunters. We came here by mistake. I was hoping to make the ship flyable. We sorry for any inconvenience this has caused you.
As they'll kind of he'll radio it as there will be a small shuttle that will pick you up. As you're being kind of boarded onto that. As transported as the shuttle sort of lifts up into the sky and takes off. Two of you realizing their base of operation isn't exactly nearby in the sense of walking distance. You did just leave Qatar there, so
I trust Qatar's abilities.
lads, listen, keep up the confidence, you know.
As it says, eats his mic.
Sorry. It's I cannot stop all the noise in my apartment, mostly because I do not hear the noise. It just manifests.
It's ghosts.
Can't be. I just got rid of that guy.
Yeah,
It's
as the shuttle will land, you see this sort of large Imperial outpost that's been set up about like 10 kilometers from the city. Hazard to guess. As you will be escorted into one of the tents as he'll instruct the medical droid to sort of make sure you don't like die from frostbite. And he'll inform you that he'll reach out to your master, and once everything gets cleared up, which of course it will, you'll be set on your way with a new ship.
We're so cooked.
Yeah, you're being sort of left alone in the medical tent after the mech has treated you a bit. I would say, Mars, you can heal like 1 extra wound.
13 out of 15.
Do I get to heal an extra wound?
Yes, and Tula would, but Red's not here, so haha. Lose on
That's
that one.
unfortunate for her.
Are we alone in the tent, or is somebody watching us?
You're alone at this point. There's like the
Yeah,
there's
I'm
like
gonna-
the medical droid, but like you can whisper to one another. Not really.
I'm gonna. Can I heal Marcy a little better, since I don't have to worry about the power negation right now?
Yes, you can actually. Roll me a force die. Few more wounds back, Mark.
How many did you say? 4?
Like, right? Because that's your.
Yeah, because I have 2 in I have been on never mind. Because I have 2 in magnitude, 1 in strength, and 1 in.
Doesn't matter. You only have 1.
Yeah, I need to work on that too. So much. So much.
So yeah, you are all alone with the medical droid in the tent. Car somewhere out in the fucking wilderness will be fine, and I'm sure once he like asks questions, he will get a message that you are just, well, of course, on a mission. You are
Yeah.
at the Imperial outpost set up next to the city, close by.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just tell them about Qatar? Kind of thought this place was going to get closer when we made that plan.
No.
Okay. And what if they put us on the ship to send us back to Korriban and he's just left here?
They're probably Imperial agents, probably like dismantling the ship, or probably in the second shuttle picking it up.
Well, we can't really stay here.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Qatar's skill, but I'm not sure you can beat off multiple soldiers and perhaps just jump on a shuttle. And
I heard a roll.
Don't worry about that.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure
Listen,
it's fine.
it depends how much you trust Qatar to be able to like survive in this frozen wasteland.
I trust Qatar. I trust Qatar.
Well, let me look at his stat sheet real quick.
Shit, I forgot it's public.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I trust him.
it's only 2 yellow die, depending. His worst has only 2 yellow die, but like depending. Yeah. So that's free, depending on which yellow.
Doesn't matter. Guys, it doesn't matter. I trust him in character. I didn't even know. Red, you trust him, right? Or sorry, Tula, you trust him, right?
Sorry, mini cookers. What?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Red. Don't worry about it.
I won't. I'll take your word for it.
Swansea will say though. She'll say, the ghost is gone though. Doth her core. What's his name? He died here. He was betrayed here, and peace might not be the right word for what he has now, but he remembers who he was, and he left of his own accord.
Well, at least one of us got the happy ending, I suppose.
Yeah, the Sith Wars. I don't think anyone wins them. At least nobody won here, by the looks of it.
The natural end point of the Sith, killing each other. In any case, we're still our current conundrum to deal with.
Grunt, did we see anything on the way in of this place, layout from above or anything?
You can give me a perception roll. Normal yeah, you got this is a pretty well-equipped outpost. It's large enough. It looks like they're probably, since he was also concerned that you are scavengers, they're probably studying the ruins, if anything. It's probably why they're set up here. It looks it has enough equipment and droids that this place looks just like a research outpost. Nefaron is just how the average Sith scientist looks like.
Okay, so it's clear it's not like there's military here, but it's not a military base. It's
Yes.
not meant to hold.
No.
Okay. It's a science. It's a science base, not military. It's not meant to hold us.
Well, still has enough security, and even if Thousand Fern is still a weaker Sith, he's still a Sith nonetheless.
I mean, if they're here to research, maybe I could help with that. I did have a very had a first-hand witness lead me to the site of his last stand.
Maybe you can.
They didn't find that location yet. That's
Maybe-
something.
Maybe you can spin a yarn about the Sith girls leading you to this place. Maybe we'll
Can't
take
hurt.
this interest.
Buy us time. By Qatar time.
All right, I am. I mean, can I tell the medical droid that I'd like to speak with Darth Neferon, or do we just have to wait till somebody shows up?
I was gonna say probably it's like medical droid not have that authority here.
Is there a guard outside or patrols or something?
Yeah, I
Are you
don't know
gonna
if
peek
it's
out?
Are you, Maru?
Yeah.
As you look outside, no, there is no guard.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, makes sense that there's no guard.
Yeah.
Unless I imagine their guards are around their shuttles and the like.
Probably have
If we
sensors.
escape here, where do we go?
True. I don't think there's much wildlife on this place. Probably not too scared of them.
No, we need to be. This is where we need to be.
Sure, they'll react nicely once they realize what's happened back on Korriban.
Take it. Grunt.
Mm-hmm.
Is transmission instantaneous, or does it take time to send signals between here and there?
I mean, the transmission is mostly instantaneous. The thing is, they can't just pull up fucking Sith HQ and we've had it's a process. It'll take some time. These things are not He has to file in a report. The report will be processed. There's a lot of planets. There's a lot of people.
It will take some time. We have a little time. I don't think we're being held prisoner, so for now we play nice. If we get a chance, Marcy, stall. And we wait for opportunities. We don't act rash.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Did you wait a bit? About an hour later, there a man kind of walks in. Looks like one of the guards. Says, "You all need to come with me right now. We don't have time."
Of course.
Yeah, we follow the guard like good little soldiers, quote unquote guard. Yeah.
Yeah, as he'll lead you out, as he'll start kind of leading you towards the what clearly looks like a small spaceport and built next to this outpost. Gonna take ship now. Run. No one that'll be fast enough to catch you in it if you know how to pilot them. Manage to break the blockade of Korriban. You can surely handle this.
Wait, what?
There's no time. There's
All right.
We
Get ready,
need,
guys.
We need the HK droid, the small little astromech.
I can manage that. Get to the ship without drawing too much attention. I'll fetch the droid for you.
Another stealth check.
Another stealth check. This one is less horrible, so it's only like a difficulty.
It's like, damn man, we didn't pilot that.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He was told to get out. Or Imperial agent.
This poor goon. This poor goon.
I don't realize how retarded this group is. If only God, I mean,
If only someone
Starfighter Ace.
only
Starfighter Ace.
if only somebody. And I'm not going to point fingers because that's right to the death squad I go. But if only somebody didn't call me stupid and retarded.
By the way,
One could call it karma. That like the whole campaign is now like. Fucking what's the term when something has to squeeze through a tight space?
Fucking
But it's doing that around the piloting skill.
this is fucking five. This is the 5 resource bullshit all over again. I will remember this. Next game, you're like, that is useless. It will never come up. I'll be like, all of it. I'm gonna invest every fucking point into it.
Next VTM character Tick will make is like I have like
Drive
3
skill.
dots of politics, 3 dots of finance, 3 dots of performance. Like
That's 4 dots in drive skill. He has a specialist fucking.
Don't forget etiquette. Don't forget etiquette.
Etiquette.
Etiquette is actually useful sometimes.
No bullshit. No bullshit. I use in the Hunter game. I did use drive quite a bit.
Mm-mm.
If only we had it. Anyway.
so, who feels confident and who wants to take the light side point?
Yeah, that's a good question. I have a yellow die in stealth. I will say this. Yeah. Who has
I
no yellow die in stealth?
I have
Right.
none, but I have 3 green though.
I have 2 green dice.
Yeah.
I have 3 green dice and what is it? A boost. die.
So Marcy takes it then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope difficulty 2.
Yep.
God
No.
damn it.
Oh,
God damn it.
so you sort of break apart. You have to kind of sort of split. You can't travel as a group. to navigate the small spaceport. You do see there's like a couple of ships docked. Most of them seem like transport ships, but the one that the agent told you about, I'll say with that role, probably Tula, you're the first one to get there.
Mm.
This looks like a rather advanced military ship. I'm not sure if you are an expert on spaceships.
I can roll if you want me, but believe I could be.
But I mean, you would know if spaceships are something Tula has studied, like the Imperial models mostly.
I don't think she would necessarily. She would probably read whatever's in front of her because she does have education, but she wasn't like it's not a specific thing that she would go look out for
This
herself.
is the
basically.
Fury class Imperial starship. She's quite fast, quite versatile, and easily able to outrun whatever the fuck else is in this hangar bay. It also comes equipped with its own FTL drive, so if you just get inside and manage to get this thing off the ground, you can easily escape this place.
Gotcha.
And there's just no blockade like ready to bomb you in orbit.
Okay.
As you managed to sort of sneak up. The ship has been left unlocked for you. And as you get inside, Wes will shortly make his way as well. As Wes, you also presumably recognize the ship type.
Grunt,
Yes.
my brother in Christ.
Yes.
I don't usually do this, but can I ask? Can I beg for a small favor?
Sure.
Can I use my 30 XP and put it in the piloting really quick?
Yeah.
Let's joke about it.
Listen. I don't like to do it, but I figured. Okay, this is a spacefaring vessel, right?
Yes, it would be a planetary vehicle, not planetary. Fucking
Space. So it's 10 XP for one thing, and then 20 XP for two things. So I'll be using all 30 XP.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Is it a career skill though?
No, it's not.
No, he already paid the He already paid the tax, I think, for the career of the 5 XP. Otherwise, it would be like for the first two, depending on what he's buying.
Yeah, that's
Is it?
true.
Yeah,
No, you are correct.
It would have been 15. Yeah, it would have been.
If it was a career, it would have been 15, and then I wouldn't have this much problem. But since I've been working on the ship, I figured canonically it makes sense if I understood the ship.
Picked up a couple of things on your way here, especially like working alongside Qatar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll without making how quickly is like the setup process to get this thing off the ground, or is it just kind of
it's not that hard. Again, if you're not being like bombed, makes the entire thing much easier. The reason why escaping from Korriban was such a ordeal is because they actually sent fighters after you, and there was like turrets in orbit just shooting at you. There is no such thing here, and you also didn't like spot any other like military ships here. I'll be honest. You're both pretty smart to realize that this is only one person on this base that would have such a vessel.
We're stealing his car. We're stealing his car. We're taking his car.
Before I change this, before I ask, is Mac right? Am I being like? Is it 5 for rank 1, 10 for rank 2?
Yeah, if it's a non-career skill, you add 5 to the cost.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I should have 2 ranks and I should have 5 XP left, is what I'm understanding.
yes, yeah. You charge 5 extra basically. Just give back 5.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure in case I could buy more.
Yes.
We might need this. That's one rank in the career skill. Maybe.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I guess I'll
Meanwhile,
begin prepping.
yeah, you start setting up as the launch codes have been overwritten, and yeah, as you kind of type it to the computer, yes, you do realize that this is Darth Nefaron's. Was at least.
We're stealing his car,
You
his
are in
Lambo.
fact, yeah, you are in fact taking his own personal ship.
His Lambo.
Yeah, Tula would just hear him laughing in the cockpit. Like, of course.
We might want to work quickly before I think someone's gonna be upset with this.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, like, I think we're getting a really good career on fucking people's shit up.
Do you think we'd be quick enough to get to Qatar in time?
I don't know where he is.
Well, we left the one place, right? We can't just leave him.
He's supposed to be following us. The plan was he would, if we were imprisoned, he would come and he would meet us and break us out.
Runt.
Yes.
Well, I think I can ask to see if we even get off, because I want to try to do so to see if we can find Qatar, but I'll wait until we're in a better spot, if that's all right.
You did pick up 4C.
Mm-hmm. I have 4C and Sense and
Well, that may actually be like useful to the ship.
Neato.
Let's see if you actually get out of this place first, because two of you.
Yeah.
Failed. So I'll say this: as you're sneaking around, Marcy, there's like a fucking patrol of guards that you just managed to duck behind some of the crates. And as you do that, they were like almost gonna catch you before there's another noise. As you realize Miru has sort of knocked over some cleaning supplies in one of the corners. As they immediately fucking raise their guns, Miru, they're pointed right at you.
Ooh.
As they like just sort of shout at you to get on your knees.
Ooh. I will.
Mind you, you do not have any weapons.
I do not have. Even if I had a weapon, 4 guys, I think it's still like a tall order.
It's only 2 guards.
It's only 2 guards. It's only 2 guys. Even for a brawl, it's still a tall order. That's a very tall order.
Like, Grunt, mechanically, if I get the jump on them, it's still like a combat initiative thing, right? Or I want to.
If you give me a successful brawl check, you're gonna get the first attack for free.
I want to clarify one thing here. If I successfully beat them up, will that still alert everyone?
No.
Okay, then that's what I'm going with, because the other option was terrify, and that would absolutely alert people.
Yeah. If I see Marcy jump in or sneak up, can I jump closer to them?
I will buy the enhanced thing for control brawl.
No, you can't. Like, if you jump close to them, that's just combat for them.
No.
Yeah, but let me. I'm gonna buy the control brawl.
Marcy gets like 1 free attack before
Got it.
initiative starts. Then you just have to fight.
Yeah, got it.
And let me just make sure that it actually took my XP away properly. Yes, it did. Brawl, remove the boost die, add a force die, and no difficulty then, or is it like still 2 difficulty or 1 difficulty?
It is 2 difficulty for combat.
All right. 3 successes, 1 threat, 1 dock. If it makes any difference, yeah, that's another success from a dock die. If that makes any difference.
1 extra damage, basically.
Yeah.
Because they have armor on, so they will have soak for them. That would be 4 successes. What's your brawn?
Brawn is 3.
Yeah, I think that's just what you add. Come on. I'm literally laughing this, and it's like it's right there. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, so it's your brawn. And you didn't have any advantages. Actually knock them down. But yeah, that is. Sorry, can you repeat how much brawn do you have again?
3 brawn.
Yeah, so that would be 7 minus their soak. That's 4. So as you like leap from the hideout, like manage to like tackle one of them, start like punching the shit out of them. The other guard will look a bit surprised as well,
Yeah.
Miru, I assume you will try
Yeah,
and
can I use
engage,
that time, space? Yeah.
Give me, like both of you. Oh, the fuck.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool initiative. No difficulty, remember, right? Just successes.
Yeah, no difficulty.
A triumph.
I don't think I shouldn't have.
Oh fuck! I think I think we were supposed to click our thingies first to like
Yeah,
add to
no.
initiative.
Yeah, include.
That triumph. I will not get that triumph in the fucking optimal situation.
5,
6. Damn, what a roll.
Mars.
Yeah.
Now.
The good Imperial trooper. The backbone of the Empire.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free to re-roll those.
Yeah.
Click on the combat encounters.
I left the foundry. Oh.
They're currently trying to take out
I have
guards.
swapped. I have swapped my advantages and successes.
Initiative.
There you go. See, better this way. Yeah.
Does a triumph even do anything on initiative?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. There's ways to triumph. That's why I said.
Yeah. Miru, you go first.
Yeah, I would like to use brawn, and I would like to add a. I think I have the enhanced. Let me check real quick. I do have the enhanced. Yeah.
Yeah, just.
So I have force rating 2, which means I will add 2 force die.
Yeah.
No difficulty.
Difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2. Got it. Let me just it's a total of 4 dice. There we go. I would like to add the dark die to add more successes to it, and obviously the light die,
You
so 4
have
successes.
5 brawn by default?
I have. No, it's 4 brawn. It's because I didn't want to like always manually add the die. It's 4 brawn. The 5th dawn's from the commit, but because I replaced the force die.
Because you can
It's
only
4 brawn.
upgrade your brawn up to like 6. You cannot go over 6.
No. It's at no. My base brawn's at 4. It's at 5 right now. So yeah, I would like to spend 1 conflict to get an additional success.
So wait a minute, Mac. Are you? So is your brawn like?
Yes, it's 4. Yes.
Then put it back down to 4. Why is it at 5? You're gonna roll more dice.
No, I manually removed the extra dice because I have to commit, and I don't want to like always manually add. I don't know. No, Grant. If you check that, if you count the dice, it's I rolled only 4 die because I rolled the extra force die.
I see.
I keep track. Don't worry, Grant. I keep track of it. If you want, I can.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I can
if
I
it's
can put
easier,
it back to 4.
If it's easier for you to manage it like this.
Yeah, just so I don't forget it. If my accident, yeah. I keep in mind when I roll force, I remove the commit always.
That's still like 1.
4 successes in total because I want to spend conflict.
You're not rolling them as part of the.
I'm confused. Did I do something wrong?
Enhanced brawl lets you add your force.
You add
to it.
So you increase your brawn characteristic. You don't add extra dice to the brawl check.
Oh. Oh wait,
Are you using enhance or using commit?
I'm using enhance.
Enhance is only for athletics check.
Yeah, but I have control brawl.
Yeah, if he has the thing where he can upgrade his brawn, that means he has to have the thing where he can upgrade his
Yeah,
brawn.
it's not actually.
Mac, listen to me. Stop for a moment and listen to me. You commit the dice. You increase the brawn stat. You do not
I don't
roll
think he's doing
force
that.
dice.
I
That's-
decommitted.
Well, what are you rolling it as a part of doing what? 'Cause
Okay, let me look at enhance.
Mac, read
Okay,
read-
so there's control brawn. Enhance can be used with the brawn skill. Control brawn is after that. He's not using control brawn. He's using enhance.
Yeah, because-
he's
yeah,
using that,
Yeah, if
like,
I
he's not committing. He's using the skill before that.
yeah, if I was using control brawn, I would have rolled the extra die because that's what a commit does. Because I thought you established before because I thought you established before Grant. Another session I was able to decommit. That's why I decommitted in this moment.
You're
That's why-
commit one, and then use the other one. Is that what you're doing then? You can't commit the dice and also use them in the same roll.
I did not commit. I decommitted the dice.
Okay, I see.
If I committed to die, I would have rolled 5 dice.
I see.
I chose to use control brawn instead of control brawl instead of control brawn because that's a guaranteed success. While Square's control brawn just gives me an extra green die. I'm sorry for the confusion, Grota.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I was confused about committing because I wasn't sure. The book didn't explain what I can just decommit at any moment in time. But you said last time I was able to. So
yeah.
yeah,
So that's like 4 successes plus
Yes,
your
so,
4.
Yes. 58 morality.
Yeah, I mean you jump the other one. There's a roll ensues. Marcy, you can give me another attack. Fighting the one on the ground.
Add my 1 force. 1 success, 2 light, so that's 3 in total plus my 3 brawn. For
You
the
have like the
damage.
same thing as he does, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I do not have the committing thing. I only have the adding of my force die.
That's a 3 plus your brawn is
3. So yeah.
6. That's yeah. You like you start kicking and punching, and like this time he will get to punch you back. This one. Well, that's 4 damage minus your soak.
So no damage then, or do I take a minimum of 1? Because I have a soak of 4.
Honestly, I don't know. I'll be honest, if you have a soak of 4, then not.
Let's consult the book. Control.
Yeah.
F.
Control F. Combat. So
I'll say no for now, just to make the math fucking easier.
no, all right.
So yeah,
Consult the cheat sheet.
they punch you. I guess you are just like very tough.
Unfortunately for them, I am her.
So yeah, both of you can roll again. I will say you have to end the fight in like basically this turn and another turn before somebody will notice at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to roll first, Matt.
I'll do the same. I'll do the same bit once again. Difficulty die, as always. Repeat. Remove my green die and 2 force die. If necessary, I would like to add the dark die to increase the damage.
I mean,
Assuming I don't
it
knock
will
him out in
increase
one
the
turn.
damage anyways.
I'm asking what I need to. I'm
Do
not
you
sure
want to
what the
deal
total health-
1 extra damage or not?
I do want to deal 1 extra damage.
Okay. Then that's 6, 9. And yeah, you managed to like fucking like wrestle the other one and just knock him out.
That's
fuck.
Suppose that's one success. And
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll spend that advantage to give a boost die to fucking Miru then. Yeah.
As you wrestle the other one, not gonna do much, basically soaking up, but you manage to kind of like sort of toss him off of you. As yeah, well, Miru, feel free to actually no, he will get might get fucking doesn't look too good for him. I can't believe it. He will. Well, at this point, this guy is not looking. He's clearly realized the error of his ways. And you know what? Does have a gun. I will shoot you. Now that he's off.
I will shoot you.
With the 2 disadvantages.
That will hurt lots of people. Fuck.
So it's a blaster, Maka. That loud. It's a short range. Actually, no, because you're engaged. Never mind. Let's... Holy shit. Yeah, he just kind of lets out a couple of blaster bolts, but you manage to duck out of the way. Miru, feel free to smack him.
Yes, sir. I will smack him. I'll get 1 boost die. Yeah, do I need to? Yeah, I assume even without the dark die, he's a.
So that's let's 3, 7.
I'll let the dark
9.
die.
That's 10.
I'll remove the morality.
Now you have 3 advantages.
I can buy. I'll look at this sheet what I can purchase with 3 advantages.
I'll
Where's
say
the
with
fucking
3
cheat sheet?
advantages, you can probably knock him out.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Because he'll be like,
I'd like to
only 1 wound away.
yeah, I'd like to knock him out.
So yeah, you as he kind of shoots a couple of blaster bolts towards Marcy, she like rolls out of the way. You manage to grab him from behind and just slam him into the ground.
We'll take his blaster, by the way. That's probably useful as I fucking knock him out.
Sure.
Yeah. For future use.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Sure, nobody will have questions.
Actually,
Take the Imperial equipment.
I will not take the Imperial equipment. To know what I sport points for the gun.
Already like flying an Imperial stolen spaceship.
No, listen. I'll not take the bait. The Force came to me and told me no.
Up to you.
The Force told me I will refuse to take the bait. Never mind. I don't need blasts. I have these fists.
But yeah, as you
I have the chance.
as you now, I will in and I'll spend some dark side. These you do hear footsteps coming, as some people did maybe overheard this fight after all. As you will have to quickly fucking run now. I need an athletics check from both of you.
All right. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 2.
All right.
So that I didn't want to add. I want to add these 2.
Let's go. 2 advantages.
Oh,
But I will get a success though.
Oh, that's true. Oh, thank fuck the dark side.
Again, luckily, enhance is in fact default best
Oh
skill.
my god, truly enhanced. Truly is the best skill. Holy shit, 4 successes for light.
Fuck using the Force for like some bullshit like self-discovery or like
Yeah, honestly,
nah,
the virgin,
meathead.
the virgin sorcerer versus the Chad fighter.
Yeah, you tap into the Force as you move much quicker than the guards can. As at this point, Tula and Wes, the alarm has been fucking raised. As you see Miru and Marcy bolt through the doors as well, you get on the ship, but I don't think it's gonna be time to wait for HK.
HK
no.
can survive. HK, I have much more faith in HK surviving on this planet than Qatar. I'm gonna be honest.
All right. Once they're on board, he'll have no choice but to power it up.
Yep. Give me a piloting for the spaceship. Just a normal.
But you use dark dye, right?
For
So
what?
when we have light dye.
We have two light.
Yeah,
we have
yes,
two light. Yeah,
yes, you have
spend
two
it.
light.
Do it.
Upgrading.
I didn't spend one for a reason.
I did get a triumph though.
Did get a triumph. So, as the you,
I mean,
you
should I say it? Should I say? I'll say it. Like, what's worse than Zio? Where else could we end up?
Go to Dorman Cast.
I need some. I need some.
Yeah,
hope
we go.
here.
We go to the Emperor's favorite.
Guys,
we
let the scene happen.
We go to Vicious
well,
fucking
you say
favorite
that,
coffee
but
place.
like Zygeria is like right next door. I'm just saying.
Zygeria is not the worst place for me, though. It could be worse.
I will end you all.
But no, as you start getting the ship out, you will have to use the fucking weapons to just blast the hole open through the door. As they can't really do anything to stop you at this point, as the ship sort of ascends, and it's very wobbly, very rough, as you all have to strap in. As you manage to get away as you fly the Fury into low orbit before starting to kind of stare at the fucking nav computer. And honestly, listen.
Yeah, Muru actually asked before that. Are there fighter pilots behind us?
No, why the fuck would they have fighter pilots?
Yeah,
in
Muru
this
will
place?
ask like fucking Wes. Or Qatar.
We're not leaving Qatar behind. We already left HK.
Does his fingers snap first?
Yeah, I'll pin out a signal. Like I
Unfortunately
can
for
I
you,
do
they
that?
do have jamming this area, and they've activated that shit because they're not letting you reach out with messages.
Right. Oh, go ahead. I can wait.
Yeah, no, he'll just shout. He's like, "There's nothing I can do. It's jammers."
Right. Is there a way to try to sense Qatar in the sense that he is basically a blank hole in the Force?
Not
try-
a blank hole. He's just like a normal person.
Is he? Does he feel that way when we?
Yes.
If I could make the argument here for Red,
Yes, thank you.
he does suppress the Force around him, like, instinctually, and this is a pretty planet seemingly filled with the Force. If I could make the argument for Red, that maybe that might be noticeable if you're trying to look for it.
Problem is, again, he's not the exile. He's not a dark spot in the Force. He just sort of, it's just like a normal person walking on the planet. It doesn't feel like anything special.
Okay.
You can still roll for C because has nothing to do, but sense will not in fact work. You're all
Okay,
anyway.
I
You're
will-
like so far away from him. This is like there's like 10-kilometer radius. Like how are you gonna?
Yeah, Grunt, I was gonna ask, can I boost either magnitude or range would be helpful into making this an easier roll at all, or
It would,
just
but
there's
you do
nothing?
not have the force dice for that. Like you need force. You need to be for you all to be able to like utilize magnitude and strength and stuff like that. You need to have a better force pool. Like I would not invest into those unless you have like 2 or 3 force die.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I could buy magnitude now to help me with this roll. or
It's
That's
not
what
gonna
I-
help because you're gonna roll force die and then you're gonna be like, I have 1 force.
Okay, this will be the first force power I use, so Gotta make sure I did this
But
correctly.
foresee can give you hints of the future if you want to roll that.
Okay, so it is roll force power, right?
Yes,
You-
roll,
we
roll the
see
force
we
dice.
see, we see the Sith warrior walking past a random skeleton.
Okay, and just roll. I think I did it correctly.
Yeah. Are you gonna tap into the dark side?
Yeah, go on. Gotta save Qatar, our friend.
Let me think. The premonition of this universe is not easy.
We see the Sith warrior walking past a random corpse.
You see, you have sort of there's a moment, almost like as you tap into the force, and you realize you're seeing through the eyes of another, as you have your scope set on someone, and as the vision clears, you realize but in your sights is in fact Darth Nefaron. Before you press the trigger, and then the vision ends.
Okay. And there was there any did you get a look at what the area looked like at all? Like
It was like you were looking through the scope of a sniper rifle at Nefaron in the research outpost.
that means he would be close by at the very least.
Sometime in the future, yes.
Sometime in the future. Yeah, 4C has never been the best power at all.
Like he's clearly like you can tell he's probably gonna try and assassinate Darth. And your foresee power can only function in the short future. This is not like far flung. This is like tomorrow or like in a few hours. Depends how long. The point is he's not gonna die out there at the very least.
How wonderful, Gret. Yeah, Tula
Down
shakes
2
his.
days.
Yeah, I saw a scope, Neferon, I think, but I don't know where he's at. I can't see him.
You can give me if perception check. Yeah, perception would be good.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
You can also add your little boost die.
Is there any way we can help her with that?
No.
Add my boost die.
You want to take that light side to upgrade the roll?
I may recommend you. I may
Upgrade ability, right? That's what it does for light side. Wee.
Yeah, so you realize kind of from what the angle was, if you pull up a map quickly, you can sort of identify one of the few there's like a couple of spots that would give you that height advantage. As you could probably it's like one of 5 locations, which she will be at some point in the next several hours, because it'll still take him time. You know, there's about there's about 10 kilometers for him to fucking wade through. So either you can hang around the planet for those hours and risk reinforcements coming for you, or you can try and take a gamble and see if you can fly close to the ground. And
yeah, I think
hope the problem is the risk if you fly close to the ground is that you will give away your position, and they will send people to investigate, because they will eventually mobilize against you. And those transports they have still are equipped with weapons that can damage your ship. And Wes is not the best pilot, and you do not have HK either.
Yeah, I think Marcy's gonna let the other know. So I can narrow down the search, but I can't guarantee we'll find him. We might not be able to find him at all, but
Grant, do we see any weapon systems like anti-air at this research place?
Not particularly, no.
Some of the transports are the AA.
No, like the only thing that would harm your ship are like the other Imperial transports that are currently probably being manned as well. The thing is, like, they can't really catch up with you in speed, but if you just hang around, I mean, they can put up a decent fight. The Fury is not meant for like active combat either.
No, but we are faster than anything on this planet, right?
Yes, like if you're confident in your piloting skills, you may be able to just outmaneuver them long enough.
It's not a like if I could, there. What I was thinking is somehow destroying that signal jammer, and then
Don't know where
like,
you can.
But
It's gonna come down to a piloting check between you and the other like pilots that are manning the transports. If you want to engage in a space battle, technically could do that. You could try and take out the entire base if you think you're good enough.
Wes is clearly not wanting to leave Qatar, but you can see that he's just staying silent and trying to pilot the ship. He's waiting for you people to make a decision.
We can't ban Qatar. Sorry.
Mossy will say we have to try. We have to try it.
So we can go back, and I can try to. We can try to shoot the base. We can wait and try to figure out where he is. But if we wait, we are shooting our way out.
Let's hope we're fast enough or reinforcements don't arrive quick enough.
There's only 5 places he could possibly be in. Only 5.
Wes looks up at space, looks back at the people, and just sighs. Okay, guys. Okay.
Yeah, Mossy will say the reason he's not here with us right now is because we told him not to be. We have to try, Wes.
Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. And yeah, he'll just be futzing around with the ship at the moment, waiting for.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna wait several hours until you're like to give him time to arrive to one of those spots as Tula's vision indicated, or are you gonna try to actively search for him and then engage with the spaceships around the base?
Well, there's a chance that we could find him and he could get on board and then engage, right, Grant? Not like on the metal, but like we're going to be searching for him, right?
If you go and search for him, the other spaceships will be after you. If you hang out in orbit, you will be left alone.
Okay.
But if you wait, there's a chance that other reinforcements will show up.
Yeah, so he'll turn back and give him the choice.
Mossy's always going to argue for the plan of action.
Tula, this is your vision. What do you think? Turn back and actively look for him, or wait? And hopefully he's in one of the 5 spots we look.
We will not have, so again, those 5 spots are only going to be valid if the time passes. At this point, he is probably en route to one of them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm asking, do we go now or wait?
I say we wait. At the very least, I know he's going to be taking the shot. I know he'll be there. There's no guarantee if we'll find him if we're just putzing around and there'll be more targets on our back. At least here we'll have a more guarantee.
I agree.
Okay, then we'll wait. Yep, then he'll bank into orbit.
Yeah, they will not really come after you because they need to protect the outpost itself. As at least, hey, if you want, you have reading material. There is a lot of sort of there's like logs in this ship about what the fuck Nefaron is doing here.
Why not crack those open?
Yeah.
Honestly, like, why not? At this point, nothing better to do.
We could do an inventory check, see anything else is useful in this ship.
Yeah, we'll probably do that. Probably checking like the fucking gear, or if there's anything.
Well, it has some standard equipment for like medical supplies and that, but it's weapons wise, there's nothing really much to look at. My only question is, are you gonna read those logs, see what the fuck he was?
Yeah, definitely. Curiosity.
Apparently, so this entire operation Nefaron is getting his orders from, well, he's not really like named. Actually, he would be. Like, give me a moment to double check before I fucking lore.
Star Wars does it all the time. It's fine, Greg.
It's Darth Destructor.
Darth Scrum.
It's Darth Rage.
He gets so Nefaron was here researching the ruins of this ancient Sith city and gathering information for artifacts, keeping an eye on things. His duties are basically to like manage this outpost, and like they have like an expectancy to sort of grow the research outpost and improve it over time. And apparently he has been in contact with someone in the Empire that in the logs just comes up as the Voice of Darkness.
Oh,
Voice of Darkness. Jesus.
that sounds familiar. That sounds familiar.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, Jesus.
Fine, don't worry about it. Just sure no one's important.
Yeah, the MMOs in my. Anyway.
But yeah, whoever this Voice of Darkness guy is, they're clearly interested in this place and want this operation to succeed. There's like projected timelines and details. They are funding this operation quite heavily. If you have any particular questions, maybe I can answer them. Any curiosities?
Yeah, did they find anything of note outside of, I guess, because we've only been in one Sith ruin, so mostly just assume ghosts and such, but if anything out of the ordinary?
Well, this outpost is specifically meant to research this like large city, and no, right now they are just merely in the initial phases of the project.
So it's just like a recent thing, or how long has this been going on?
It is a recent thing. It's been only like it's been set up for less than a year at this point.
Oh.
Who knows? Give it a decade or so, and I'm sure it'll provide something useful.
The people who played the
camera. I stare at the camera.
the people who played the MMO are all looking at the camera right here, right now.
Johnny didn't care about my KOTOR 3. I'm sorry, guys. I don't care about the MMO.
Oh, it's so much fun. You should play it.
The
story's actually
the Jedi Knight story is KOTOR 3, unfortunately. For you.
I know. Listen, I was joking. I like aspects of the MMO.
But yeah, as eventually time will pass. Are you gonna go check up on one of the, see if you can up?
I'm sorry, you cut out there. What?
I was gonna say, do you
Check up on like the spots.
Yeah, on see if you manage to, because you can probably try and see if you can locate him now.
That's a lot of the dark points. Jesus.
I won't worry about it.
Yeah, let's try it.
I won't worry at all.
Okay. RIP. I still believe in HK surviving with the Imperial Goon.
As yeah, you sort of bring the ship in. As while your long-range scanners are not really working, the short-range ones are, as you are able to pick up the small heat signature on one of the hills. And as you get close, this heat signature vanishes as most likely Qatar has activated his fucking camo gear.
That's fair.
But who wants to roll me a force sense?
Does
Is yours-
anybody
I
else?
do not have that.
I do not have force sense. Yeah,
So it's just me. It's just me.
No, it's me and you. I think,
Yeah.
but I think yours is better though.
count the dice.
Yeah, I guess. I can just.
I mean, I think you both only have one force die.
Yeah, so it's equal.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. Wes is piloting, so...
I
Why
see.
don't you roll it for me, too?
Okay. I will tap into the
one.
darkness.
As you fly close to the ground and you strain yourself, there's a lot of power here if you're one's just willing to tap into it.
No, mister. I've been here before. I'm not tapping into that dark power. It will
Problem
consume
is
me.
your force sense is too weak. Get him at this range.
Yeah, Grunt. Yeah, I'll do it for my friends.
Stake, I'll be like minus another 2 morality. So you tap into the power that resides in this place. As you can sense him through the force. Actually no, minus 3 because he has a minus 2. So minus 3 morality as you tap into the power and sense the living individual who presumably is him, sort of hiding, as you can give Wes indications. As Wes, your scanner does show up that the transports are in fact inbound for your location. So as you get close enough, you open the landing pad. I presume one of you would be there to like shout towards him so he doesn't think you're actually just Sif. Found his
Oh, yeah.
location.
Yeah.
Martin's gonna shout, yeah.
And as you see him sort of shimmer back into view as he like dashes, as you'll get onto the ship. As Wes, you presumably are not gonna stick around to deal with those other transports.
No, if he gets confirmation Qatar's on board, he's gunning it.
As you again easily be able to outrun them as you start ascending, breaking out of orbit, and as you escape the planet, there are in fact fucking 3 what are they called, like star destroyers?
Yeah, they do have Star Destroyers. Yeah.
Three large vessels just fucking staring at you.
Not interceptors, though. Be very specific, Grant. They're destroyers, not interceptors, right?
Okay.
Star Destroyers. I assume they're like cruisers, Imperial cruisers.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Big capital ships have like fighter squadrons.
To be fair, that's a very specific question because they're interceptors. We are just fucked.
That's true. If you summon, I swear to God, Tick, if you summoned an interceptor,
Like, it's a very like Zaz. This was a
Not
very good
Tick.
question.
If they weren't interceptors before,
I just said Star Destroyer. I swear to God, if you summon an interceptor,
Oh my God, guys, shut up! You have to hear about you guys saying it could get worse. I asked a very specific question because it determines what I do next. Okay.
Yeah, Star
Relax.
destroyers are like only fucking. I don't think the ones in the Old Republic have. Okay.
Have the tracking
Tracker
thing.
beam.
That's why I
Yeah.
asked if they were interceptors.
I need to have the vessels from fucking Republic era. Why couldn't the writers just agree on stuff?
That'll be making it easy, Grunt.
sadly, there was the only person who had the authority to make them agree on stuff. Only like cared that like only cared as far as to say I don't think this is canon anymore. In fact, it's not because I'm saying it's not.
I do love the 500 pentaton torpedoes.
The one thing he believed in was that spice was definitely drugs, guys. That was the only thing.
Yeah, listen, I'm just saying. I can't believe Mara Jade got through the process.
I have one. It's a battle cruiser, I guess they're called.
Mm.
Oh, there are. Oh, thank you, Reddit. Reddit saving me. Someone who has gone through all the images and all the fucking. Okay, lovely. But yeah, no. There's 3 fuck off big ships, as there's like plenty of small fighters inbound for your position. How about you give me that astrogation check there, Wes, to plot a course to wherever you want. I guess Narshada, right?
Sure, difficulty grunt.
Given the situation, I would say difficulty 2, but like two setback dice, cause like
I'm gonna upgrade my roll. I'm gonna use a light side grunt.
Yes, we consent. We all consent. Go for it, buddy.
Go, child.
Yes,
Holy
one
shit.
success. Holy shit! Holy shit! I forgive you for this interceptor incident.
You masterful man.
As you manage to plot the course, and as they begin firing, you enter hyperspace and just like. After all, this Fury is equipped for speed rather than fighting capability.
You listen. When you have a support, sometimes it just works.
Why was the whole interceptor thing so important?
So, Zaz, you want to field that one?
Okay, so basically the reason is interceptors, the things in Star Wars that basically just disable the ability for ships to go into hyperdrive.
Yeah. Do you know like the ship with the fucking bubbles on them? With the fucking bubbles?
That's why I'm assuming there wasn't an interceptor there. Because if there was an interceptor, there was literally no way for us to get out.
Yeah.
They can literally pull people out of hyperspace dependent. It's hard, but they can do it. I don't know if the Old Republic has it though.
Well, your ship is literally called like a fucking interceptor class, so I don't.
Right. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if because intercept is also just a Navy term, like a Navy and Air Force term as well.
It says they're like designated to like be fast, and no.
Maybe it's an interdictor. I'm thinking.
No, they're called interceptor star destroyers. They're called.
You are actually thinking of interdictors, yeah, because interdictors are the ones that have the highly advanced thing that pull you out of hyperspace. I'm pretty sure those are like not in existence yet, though.
I wanted to make sure.
No, none of those. It's fine.
All right.
Technology is something so fucking weird in this universe. It's wobbly.
There's no canon.
It's not sci-fi. It's fantasy.
There's no.
It's not that problem. It feels like Mac is correct.
Technology doesn't really advance in Star Wars.
It depends on each book has their own set of technology. They fucking add.
Anyways,
they don't talk to each other.
Anyways, you are safely in hyperspace. As
all right.
Qatar just kind of sort of collapses on the ground, like exhausted. You can see like he is pretty fucked up. Like there's like signs of like the beginning of frostbite on him.
I'm gonna put it in autopilot. I can do that, right?
Yeah.
All right. He'll get back onto the. See what's going on back there.
He finally looks at all of you and says, "Well, how did you manage to pull this off?"
Imperial agent. I assume from Val for Crom.
Marcy's actually gonna say, "I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were the guy who busted us out."
No. Once I saw them nab you and agreed to stay back, I got my gear from the ship and I don't really know what I was planning on doing, but
According to Tula, you were planning to kill a guy. A Sith.
Well, not out of the realm of possibility. At least I can go down swinging.
Alright. Okay, so heads up, we couldn't get HK back. But he knows how to if anyone's gonna be he'll be fine. I think he's honestly he's the one most likely to still be fine.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest.
Plus, there's still an Imperial agent, and he didn't get busted.
Well, by the way, we should get this man to the medic bay, but he also knows that we're heading to Nar Shaddaa.
That's listen, once we get there we can try and hide in. We don't stand out too much, maybe we can shelter the storm.
So Val survived that. Maybe that guy was sent from Val.
Marcy is gonna bring up the fact we are arriving on a very seems like top of the line ship. We are still mostly in Sith robes. What is our infiltration plan? Because if we just go to a port, we are gonna it's going to everyone will know soon enough.
Nar Shaddaa is Hutt space, isn't it? It's in the Hutt sphere of influence.
Yeah.
We might not actually look that suspicious.
I think
Listen, smugglers come and go. Actually, Grant, should I roll an underworld, or can I just make this as an assumption?
You can make the assumption.
Smugglers come and go so frequently and so many ships go in. There's so many different classes of ships that even if we come in with Sith robes, we could just make the case that we stole it.
The top of the line Imperial Navy vessel. They might your paranoid think.
Why not?
I mean, people have made bigger scores, right?
People have stolen entire warships. This is just an interceptor.
Listen, for now, we have time to think. We have time to breathe now. Let's just... how long do you think it should take us to get there?
What did the navigation computer say there, Grunt?
They tell you can go fuck yourself. It's gonna take a while. It's halfway across the galaxy. It's gonna take I think when I did the calculations in the other game, I think it's gonna be like at least like a month or so.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take time.
All I was looking for was my response of we have time to breathe. Just like not correct. But yeah, good, okay.
I'll be honest, you probably can't just like you'll have to make a stop in between.
Yeah,
just to resupply.
We could
but you can get to hot space with the amount of supplies you have in this one.
We couldn't become smugglers, guys. Get some gear. Try to.
It's normally I'd be all for that idea, but I think. Do you think Darth Neferon's gonna be up? Do you think that guy's gonna be upset that we stole his ship and how we're now using it to smuggle? I don't know, blue milk.
You say that, but I think he's already pissed, and we need equipment. We need to get a reputation. We need to not be Sith or Jedi.
Well, one thing is we don't have any weapons here, and Maru's right. We do stand out as part of a certain faction that may be a good cloak for now, but we can't rely on it forever. And two, well, the ship stands out. Can't we repaint it or something like that? I don't know.
The promise is also
takes credits.
Tatar nods and says,
okay.
We can... I'm sure they have some valuable scrap on board. We can sell stuff at the nearby spaceport and just repaint it, modify it, switch it around at least on the exterior. It should look bit different. I see like glances at the fucking holocron fucking floating.
Well, Holocron's here.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
a
I
big
don't.
fuck off Sith holocron in like the middle of the room.
It
Oh.
calls to me.
You see
It calls
you
to
see
me.
this image. This is actually how it looks. It's not subtle once you're inside.
Yeah, Qatar's still fucked up, right?
Yeah, I mean he'll be fine though.
Oh, okay, so we don't need to put him in the med bay and.
I mean he will be fine because you put him in the med bay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give him a once over. Everybody, just relax. Somebody stay in the cockpit in case the alarms start going off, and let me know.
Will do.
Now let's relax and use the time we have to breathe.
Yeah, as Grunt, Mossy's gonna just meditate, and she's gonna. She knows, like, in the grand scheme of things, it won't do anything, but she meditates on. Well, on the passenger she had until very recently, and well, she. I suppose you can say she's trying to be hopeful that they both can heal, I guess is the lack of a better term, become the people that both of them can become the people that they were before all of this happened.
Definitely he seemed to be sane enough to remember his own name, memories. At the very least, learning the cause of the suffering meant that he could push past everything. Maybe move on to a more peaceful afterlife. It's the one thing you at least be able to realize that, like all these Sith ghosts, the only reason they sort of stick around is because they can't heal and they can't move on. They are forever stuck. Because the moment that they do, they stop being Sith ghosts. Which means Korriban and a lot of these places are just filled with these suffering individuals. Whether it is by their own hand or suffering inflicted on them. They are stuck. Slaves to their own emotions and desires.
Yeah. Mossy kind of thinks of that as she realizes that. I think for the first time she's actually really understanding. Really actually understanding that lesson Val was trying to teach.
Sorry, go ahead.
She'll just focus on that. She'll just focus on that for a time. That's pretty much going to be what she'll be doing for the rest of this.
Oh, we're not gonna time skip. There's a couple of things. Let's go.
I know. I'm saying go to the other people.
Yeah. Well, anyone have anything else you want to do? Before I fling the last fucking.
Nah.
Yeah,
Napping.
helping Qatar or being in the cockpit.
Can't believe Wes is more involved with Qatar than else here.
I thought we were not gonna time skip.
I'm gonna be Qatar's best fucking friend.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were
You
gonna
know why? You know why? Because we have a lot more in common, I guess. Because we both like mechanical shit. We get along. I'm sorry, I'm stealing your man.
I think it's good for Qatar to actually become friends with more than just like one or two people in the group.
Yeah,
That's not a bad thing. Like we're not a.
Yeah, Wes, it'll be like at least 12 hours as he'll eventually recover as kind of show the ship maybe chat, kind of like exchange a bit opinions on. There's a couple of parts that you can sort of strip down and repurpose, talking what you could probably sell off without looking too suspicious, what you could probably pawn off as just like stolen artifacts. After all, in hot space, anything kind of goes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What modifications we can make, how we can scramble the signals, make it so this is blatantly a Sith ship, shit like that. We nerd out and bro out.
I baited her. I baited her, guys.
As about 12 hours later, receive an incoming signal. Holo communication room.
Oh joy.
Darth Malgus. I killed Mal.
We should answer it.
Yeah, why not?
The emotions you feel from the dark side are literally the opposite of being sleepy, Red.
It definitely does for me. Man, she's not meant for this type of life.
Can you believe this? She's telling the director how she
Oh
wants to
my
act.
god. Now grunt. Did George Lucas let fucking Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill tell him, no, this line's bad, I don't want to read it? No, George Lucas told him, you fucking read that line, or I'm cutting the scene.
Yeah, you know what? You are correct, Saz. Let me double check Tula's morality at the moment.
Not true. Harrison Ford actually did improv his lines in the movie, I will say. God damn it.
I'll be honest, Mark Hamill also was like, it doesn't read that way. It's
Well,
supposed to be-
Harrison Ford did improv some of his lines. It is pretty overstated how much he did that, though, because Harrison Ford himself will point out that he didn't actually do that much.
Sorry, Red.
I take a nap and apparently I've done the worst crime unimaginable.
I'm
are.
talking to you.
Minus
I'm
20
talking to
morality.
I'm talking to your guy, Red. I don't know what to tell you.
Can't play out my character being exhausted and physically drained from using the dark side.
No.
I feel
Using the dark side. Barely tapped a bit into it.
This is the first time Tula's ever used the dark side.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
what a
you don't
momentous
use force
occasion.
power. Most of you,
It was
most,
special for me and you ruined it. You told me it was nothing.
most of us don't use force. It's only me and Marcy and West and West also. With
Then I will be nice to you, as there's a knock at your door.
I go and check the...
It's happening.
Do you not like me? Is it me?
Guitar.
Was that a problem, Tula?
As Qatar's kind of like kind of outside.
Qatar, should you be up?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be resting?
Yeah, no, I just I'm fine. I talked with Wes a lot about what we can do with a ship. You doing okay?
I'm fine. I don't, it was a lot, but I'll be fine. Don't worry. I should be really asking you. You were out there for so long. I was worried we wouldn't get to you in time.
I'll take the frozen landscape over the desert of Korriban anytime.
How bad does he look, Grunt? I know we gave him medical supplies, but I assume he looked really not okay when we found him and everything.
He would have frozen at some point to death. He was like, I would
Yeah.
say about like 10 hours from just dying of cold. He was with the vision. You imagine like you realize his last. You realize with that vision and where he was and his condition, that once he probably would have just realized that, hey, I'm just gonna die. I might as well just kill this guy before I go out.
I think, yeah, Tula probably just shivers. Probably not. Just imagine cold, basically. I think, we should have a better plan in case this happens again. I don't think going alone is a smart idea for us. At least now.
I'm just glad the old made it out safe. Thank you for coming back to me.
Hey, of course you would. We're a team, right? We don't leave anyone behind if we can help it. We
We'll,
save as many as we can.
yeah, we'll get HK back.
Yeah. I bet HK is gonna cause them so much headaches that they're gonna be wishing that they never took him in.
He chuckles. As at that moment where the system would announce you that there's a signal incoming for the ship.
I would absolutely answer that.
Would everyone sort of gather to see what the fuck who's
Definitely,
calling?
yeah. Yeah, well,
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna find the picture where my
Darth-
Star Wars. And it's not Darth Nefaron, unfortunately for you.
It's Quiz. It's Quaz.
Hey guys, I found you.
I found you after so long.
yeah.
What the fuck are you wearing?
Welcome to my space.
Master Quiz, I helped the Sith Ghost move on peacefully. It's been a
Listen.
it's been a lot.
We've dealt with a lot. It's only been like 6 Coruscant months. What the fuck?
That's the wildest thing ever. It's only been like a few months for us.
That's true.
You did what? You stole from who? Oh, you are so fucked. Who? What? We just stole from some asshole. And also Matt Malgus.
We stole his Lambo. we stole Darth Neferen's Lambo.
That's a stupid name. No wonder the Sith keep losing. Look at all these.
Yeah, unlike Darth Gloomy. And
You know,
Darth,
you know what the funny thing is? There's hundreds of thousands of Sith on a battlefield, and especially like in the time of darkness, it's just hundreds of thousands. You know, there's ones with stupid names.
I have to believe there are like so many different languages. They all just have cool sounding names in their language. But you know, it sounds cool for us.
There is a Darth Deathbringer there, Red. There has to be.
There has to be at least 8 of them. At least 8 of them in that battlefield.
They're all just edgy 13-year-olds. I'm sorry.
Darth Angron.
That Brotherhood of Darkness where everybody's Darth. It's like let me consult the book of copyright law. Yeah, sorry, we have a Darth Tyrannus already. I'm sorry.
We have Darth Child Obliterators already taken.
You have to take.
I'm sorry, you keep making fun of it. I don't know what to tell you, but like Jedi names aren't that much better.
I'm not. But
To be fair, Jedi names tend to be their actual names that they were born with. For Sith, it's like
Again, you chose this.
Man.
We chose this for you, or you chose it. You know what it is? It's like when John Carpenter found out Halloween wasn't actually like copyrighted. When Darth Bane found out, he's like, everybody's like, well, somebody else was probably already Bane, and then Darth Bane looks at it, oh, nobody took it. I'm snitching that shit up.
Grunt all his work to put down the Jedi. We meet one Sith, and in the name list, it's all gone.
As
Oh, go ahead.
as the man that appears on the holo communicator says, I presume you are the apprentices.
God, what the fuck?
Guys, just let him talk.
You are the apprentices who stole the ship.
Yes.
Apprentices of Darth Val, you said.
Oh,
Yes.
looks at Tula and Maru because we didn't clearly said that.
I will. The look Tula gives you is like, not now.
I'll slap you. Mirror will slap you. Later, though, but now.
You are interfering with business you have no idea of. I will give you this one chance to turn the ship around. Turn yourselves in and you will be spared. Be sent back to Korriban. Everything can be Too tasked. You are clearly misguided. Children know better. You choose this path. I will treat you as enemies of the Empire.
Can out of curiosity, because it's a hologram, right?
Yes.
I don't know if I can, through body language, insight if he's lying. Just shits and giggles.
I mean, you can roll. What do you think he's lying about?
Letting us live.
I mean, you can roll perception. Upgrade it with the light side. Yeah, no,
Not needed.
He doesn't seem. He seems more annoyed about like the whole thing. That he doesn't seem to give a shit that much about you right now.
Well, I will say this. Does anybody have any interest in going back to Korriban? Raise your hand.
No.
Does no, like, I'm assuming nobody raises a hand.
Yeah, Tulu definitely does not.
Sorry, I guess our hands are tied.
Shall see if you come to regret this choice in the future or not. As the communication ends.
Well, seems we've earned a bit more ire than usual.
It was bound to happen. We have a preternatural ability of pissing powerful people off. What's one more on the list?
With Crom and Val's plan, it was bound to happen eventually. Maybe it happened sooner, but I don't think it's an accident that we were let out, and that this just happened to be the fastest ship.
No,
Listen.
I don't think we were let out by the. What was Crom or Val's, one of their allies who let us out. If this guy worked with Neferon, he could have just ordered us or called Neferon. Why the cloak and daggers back at the camp?
It doesn't even have to be Val and Crom. Imagine all Sith have enemies. I'm imagining Neferon's getting I have to only assume he's gotten a very angry talk about all the information and potentially valuables on this ship disappearing under his watch.
You know, this might just be an optimistic talk, but we keep getting out of situations. Eventually, we're going to get a reputation for it.
I don't want a reputation. Wes, I'm going to be honest.
I
agree with him a bit. A reputation for pissing powerful, dangerous people off and living, that's...
I do feel it's kind of cool.
People make whole careers off of that.
That's true. I mean, that's true. I mean, being a legendary like a blockade runner and whatnot, or like a smuggler captain, sounds kind of cool. But
getting out of Korriban alive with a fleet above it.
Okay.
Nobody has to know the details.
But the problem
Okay,
is,
before you let the fantasy of it all take over your heads, we still have to think about. Gotta make sure whoever that guy is seems to make sure he a threat of the Empire seems like a big deal and nothing else. We gotta maybe want to hide a bit sooner than later.
I do like to live. I would prefer to be a living legend over a dead one.
Listen, we're going to Hut Space. Me and Qatar got a plan. For now, we take it one step at a time. All right? We can't do anything without equipment. Food, water, etc.
Maybe we should take stock of the data that's on this ship.
I agree.
Because if I don't know who the fucking voice of darkness is, but that sounds pretty high. It sounds like Neferon was on something big, and I don't know. Last ditch, if our backs are really to the wall, that information's gonna be worth something to someone. Even if it's just as much as holding this information will deny it to the Empire.
She's right. Gonna do some homework here. We got time to at least start some reading, cataloging.
Yeah.
Can I get a sense of the bigger picture?
Yeah. And as you take a firm stance and now have been elevated from no names, whispers, and shadows in the dark.
Terrorists.
Well, someone now knows about you, and there were 3 big ships that were deployed there in the span of 6 hours.
No, that was some heavy That was some heavy capital ship. Some
Yeah.
tactical battle group was around the corner.
You are flying a very advanced and highly sophisticated ship. You are now, well, clearly on someone's radar. Good luck. That's where we end the session.